Today I celebrate my 45th profession anniversary as a Dominican. And may I reflect with you the question I was asked: what do you seek? Or what do you ask? Well, even up to this day, I keep asking. Asking is not only a matter of petition, but also asking is a matter of question. Well, what do you ask? I was asked. As a Dominican, we have to reply this categorical answer or formulated answer: God's mercy and yours. Well, yes, up to now, I'm asking God's mercy and the mercy of my brothers and my sisters in the Dominican family. Why? Because till now, sure I am, and sure you may be, I am still a sinner. Do I look like a saint? Thank you. But I'm not a saint. I'm still a sinner. And of course, the Bible says anyone who declares that he has no sin is a liar. I am still a sinner. And up to now, I need God's mercy. Yes. And that's why every night before I sleep, I would always recite the act of contrition because I am a sinner. Lord, I am sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God, I am heartily sorry for having offended you. And I detest all my sins because I fear the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. But most of all, I firmly resolve, with the help of your grace, to confess my sins and to do penance and to amend my life. See? It's a reminder for us. And that's why it's also good that every now and then that I have to examine my conscience. Not so much by punishing myself, but really recognizing that before God, I am nothing. Before God, I am nobody. And that's why I really need His mercy. I really need His mercy and forgiveness because His mercy is my strength. And that's why I have to acknowledge that I am still a sinner. And as it said that we have to live with sin, but we should not live in sin. That's why we are all sinners and needing God's mercy. And of course, we have to be merciful to others. And that's why I'm asking my Dominican community to also have mercy on me. Because the mercy of each other, in fact, when I say God's mercy and yours, your mercy, because each of us must practice mercy. We have to be merciful to each other. We have to be merciful to our weaknesses. We have to bear each other's burden. You have to be patient with one another. No? And that is mercy. And remember the unforgiving servant who the parable of the unforgiving servant. This one day, this servant was called by his master to pay his debt, but because he has no way of paying it, he asked for mercy, he asked for pardon. And the master actually has forgiven him, has been so merciful to him. But on his way back, after he has been forgiven, he met his fellow servant. And this fellow servant owed him something, only a little something only. But he was so rude and asked that, pay it now, pay me now. Wow. But that servant has No way also of paying the debt that he even asked, please forgive me, please. But he was not forgiving and not merciful. And so he strangled that fellow servant. And good that under servant saw what happened. And you know what? He reported what had happened to the master. And that's why the parable and it that we have to be merciful. Forgive your brother from the heart. No, it's mercy. No, we have to live in mercy. We have to be merciful. Remember, even in the Beatitude, blessed are those who are merciful. Yes, we really need God's mercy. We really need to be an instrument of the mercy of God for others. And how can we be merciful to one another? Well, we should look beyond the weaknesses of each other. We should look beyond the the faults of each other, but rather we have to be a blessing to one another. Let's carry the burden of each other. You know, as they say that we have to bear with each other. Yeah, after all, there is a beautiful song. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. You know, thank you very much for listening. And may I ask you to pray for me that as I celebrate my 45th year as a Dominican, I may continue really professing my Dominican life by really becoming not only a preacher but be a blessing to one another by being merciful to everyone I encounter in this world. God's mercy and yours. Thank you very much.